guys, let's do some Christmas in July cards. This is a little stamp set that I'm going to use. Isn't that sweet? I love it. The blue is a mask for each one of them that I made because I thought I might want to layer some of them. I have a 5.5 by 8.5 inch card base. It's scored at 4 1/4. I have two pieces that go on the inside. The candy cane piece is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then the white piece is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then this piece on the outside is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I forgot the size of this red one because it's been a few days since I did it. It is 3 5/8 by 5. So those are my mats and my shaker piece. Let me tell you what else I did with these guys before I go any further. These are doubled. So I stamped and colored them, and then I thought, well, you know what? I'd like to have some dimension on some of them. And as you can see, this one is thicker than this one. That's because I used different foam in between them. I wanted them to be at different heights. This one is not lined up completely properly, but I'm not going to tear it up to fix it. And then this little guy is just single layer. My tree is a double layer, but it's just glued together. It's not, and that was just to give it some stiffness. It's not dimensional at all. This is going to go on the inside. I glossy accented the star, and then on these little guys, I glossy accent all of their eyes, and then on this one, I did this package that has the polka dots. I put glossy accents on all the polka dots. I was going to put this little guy kind of up here, up higher, and then her up higher, and then this guy a little bit lower, just so that they're at different, just so that they're at different heights to give it a little bit more interest. And she'll be over a little ways over the window. And then I was going to use these guys up in the corners. And obviously I cut my window and I put my acetate in there, and then I went ahead and backed it with the foam. Alright, I'm going to start putting this together, and then I'll just talk if you guys don't mind. I hope you don't mind, because I talk a lot. We all know that. We've established that. I'm just going to use my wet glue to glue these guys down. I want to do the Merry Christmas, and then outside of putting a character in there, I don't think I'm going to stamp on the inside. The Christmas in July cards, I typically do 12 cards of Christmas, in July. I don't know if I'm going to get to all 12. So I'm going to do as many as I can, and then, we'll see where it takes us, but I may not get to all 12, and I hope you guys understand. I usually put things on the lower right-hand side because I'm right-hand dominant, but I think this time I'm going to put her on the left, and I'm going to put these little candy canes kind of down here in the corner too. Why not? I need to learn when is. I know that might not have made any sense, but you know how when somebody says, like say they're pouring you something to drink and they say, tell me when. And so you say when. I need to learn when is. In other words, when to quit adding too much to cards. Because I want to use all the things all the time, and you can't always use all the things all the time. I have this really bad habit. Again, you guys know I talk a lot. I have this really bad habit of talking to myself, even in public places. I sometimes don't even realize I'm doing it when I'm doing it. So yesterday, while we were out getting a couch, that's going to have to dry for a little bit. So we're out getting a couch. We have found the couch. My son is over paying for said couch, and I needed to go to the bathroom. So I was on my way to the bathroom. And they had this teeny tiny little recliner. I mean, it wasn't like little bitty kid size, but it wasn't adult size, and it wasn't even teenage size. It was somewhere between little bitty kid and teenage sized. And I just wasn't used to seeing one that size. And so, as I was headed toward the bathroom, I looked back at it, and I thought out loud, mind you, I wonder why that's so small. And I said that out loud. When I turned my head all the way around, there was a man coming toward me but was close enough to me to hear me say that, and he looked down at himself. I was mortified, to say the least, because I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about the chair. I was going to back this on this, but I don't think I'm going to. So there's our little card. I went ahead and took some Wink Stella and went over this little lip on their little hats, the part that folds up. I think it turned out super cute. I think I'll do their shoes too, real quick, while we're sitting here, and then we'll be done. But I think it turned out to be a cute little shaker card, and I put 3 of those little hearts in there, because I like to put one of those little hearts in every one of my projects. So thanks for spending some time with me. I certainly appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Bye, guys.